In the dense Amazon jungle, where the trees stretch high into the sky and the canopy forms a thick, almost impenetrable roof, life thrives in a delicate balance. The air is thick with humidity, and the sounds of countless creatures create a symphony of life that is both mesmerizing and intimidating. Survival is a daily battle. Every creature, from the smallest insect to the largest predator, must navigate the challenges of this lush, yet unforgiving environment. The jungle is a place of constant motion where the cycle of life and death plays out in an endless loop. A place where the strong prey on the weak and the law of the jungle reigns supreme. Predators lurk in the shadows, always on the hunt, while the prey must remain ever vigilant, ready to flee at a moment's notice. Every creature must stay vigilant, their senses heightened to detect the slightest hint of danger. The jungle is a place where only the fittest survive, and even the smallest mistake can be fatal. But sometimes, the jungle's heartbeat echoes with stories of vengeance and sorrow. These tales, whispered through the rustling leaves and the calls of distant animals, remind us that even in the wild, emotions run deep. One fateful day, a tiger attacked a young monkey, ending its life in an instant. The jungle, usually indifferent to such events, seemed to pause, as if acknowledging the gravity of the moment. The mother monkey, blinded by grief and rage, swore revenge. Her cries of anguish echoed through the trees, a heart-wrenching sound that spoke of a pain too deep for words. She was a small creature against a mighty predator, but her heart burned with a fierce determination. The loss of her child had ignited a fire within her, a fire that would not be quenched until justice was served. For days she followed the tiger, staying hidden, watching, waiting for the right moment. Her small frame moved silently through the underbrush, her eyes never leaving her target. Her eyes never left him, and her resolve hardened with each passing day. She studied his movements, learning his habits, and biding her time. The jungle seemed to hold its breath, sensing the tension in the air. Other animals, sensing the impending confrontation, kept their distance, as if respecting the gravity of the situation. Finally, one dark night, as the tiger lay in a deep sleep, she made her move. The moonlight filtered through the canopy, casting eerie shadows on the forest floor. Silent as a whisper, she climbed above his resting place. Her movements were precise, each step calculated to avoid detection. In her hand she held poisonous, thorny fruits, deadly in their potency. These fruits, known only to a few, contained a toxin that could bring down even the mightiest of beasts. With precision and stealth, she dropped the fruits into the tiger's open mouth. The fruits fell silently, landing with a soft thud that went unnoticed by the sleeping predator. The jungle was quiet, save for the soft rustle of leaves. The night seemed to hold its breath, waiting for the inevitable. When the tiger awoke, it was already too late. The poison had begun its work, spreading through his body with ruthless efficiency. The poison coursed through his veins, and he roared in agony, thrashing about in his final moments. His powerful body, once a symbol of strength and dominance, was now racked with pain. From high in the trees, the mother monkey watched. Her eyes, still burning with fury, reflected the moonlight as she witnessed the culmination of her plan. Her eyes still burning with fury, but her heart a little more at peace. The loss of her child could never be undone, but she had avenged him in the only way she knew how. She had avenged her young, and in the cruel way of the jungle, justice had been served. The jungle, with all its harsh realities, had witnessed a rare moment of retribution. Life in the jungle moved on, but the story of the mother monkey's vengeance echoed through the trees, a reminder of the fierce love and determination that exists even in the wild. The other animals, having sensed the shift, resumed their daily routines, but the memory of that night lingered. If you enjoyed this tale, don't forget to subscribe.